Good morning. I'm Karen Jackson. I live in Highland Lake, about a mile from the Carl Sandburg house, and I'm thrilled to be a part of these readings today. The first poem I'll be reading is Crabapple Blossoms. Somebody's little girl. How easy to make a sob story over who she once was and who she is now. Somebody's little girl. She played once under a crabapple tree in June, and the blossoms fell on the dark hair. It was somewhere on the Erie line, and the town was Salamanca or Painted Post or Horse's Head. And out of her hair she shook the blossoms and went into the house, and her mother washed her face, and her mother had an ache in her heart at the rebel voice, "I don't want to." Somebody's little girl. 40 little girls of somebody's, splashed in red tights, forming horseshoes, arches, pyramids. 40 little showgirls, ponies, squabs. How easy a sob story over who she once was and who she is now, and how the crabapple blossoms fell on her dark hair in June. Let the lights of Broadway spangle and splatter, and the taxis hustle the crowds away when the show is over and the street grows dark. Let the girls wash off the paint and go for their midnight sandwiches. Let them dream in the morning sun, late in the morning, long after the morning paper and the milk wagons. Let them dream, long as they want to, of June somewhere on the Erie line, and of crabapple blossoms. The next poem I'm going to read is Real Estate News. Armour Avenue was the name of this street, and door signs on empty houses read The Silver Dollar, Swede Annie, and the Christian names of madams such as Myrtle and Jenny. Scrap iron, rags, and bottles fill the front rooms hither and yon, and signs in Yiddish say Abe Kaplan and Company are running junk shops in whorehouses of former times. The segregated district, the Tenderloin, is here no more. The red lights are gone. The ring of shovels handling scrap iron replaces the banging of pianos and the bawling songs of pimps. Chicago, 1915. And the third poem is Manual System. Mary has a thingamajig clamped on her ears and sits all day taking plugs out and sticking plugs in. Flashes and flashes, voices and voices calling for ears to pour words in, faces at the ends of wires asking for other faces at the end of other wires, all day taking plugs out and sticking plugs in. Mary has a thingamajig clamped on her ears.